Hi gang, it's day 13 of the Great Paniculectomy Tummy Tuck Lipo journey. Things are getting better, but I still have my ports in, or lines, or whatever the hell, whatever the hell you want to call it. And they are a pain in the butt. I'm still struggling with figuring out the whole binder thing and what's comfortable. I actually sleep with the binder they put me on in the hospital for surgery. And then I bought this binder on Amazon. I can link it below, and it is pretty good. It has boning in the back. The biggest problem for me has been sleeping. It's just been, and I still feel like Tubby the tube out, like right in through here. I'm like really, I know I'm really swollen and I get it. And I know it's a journey, but sometimes it's just, I'm thinking, did I do all this for nothing? I'm cautiously optimistic, and I'm very hopeful that in 6 months, I'm going to be a different girl. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more. I'm going to move over to the sofa and sit my butt down. My cow box. By the way, if you find this informative, funny, helpful, okay, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. That'd be awesome. Mwah. I will post pictures of what I looked like the day after my surgery, so we call that day 1 of recovery. And then I will post pictures that I put up on day today, which was day 13. And I'm just going to do a disclaimer because I'll post them now. If you really can't handle stuff that's pretty gross, just buzz forward and we'll come back to it, okay? So I think the biggest trouble that I've had, I mean, you're in a recliner. That's not like that's like for napping or snoozing or something. Like it's really not necessarily made for sleeping. Biggest problem I've had, and I don't know if anybody else has had this, is foot cramps. Those were just bodacious, and I did pickle juice, and I did quinine, and I drank copious amounts of sugar-free Gatorade. Sorry, my brain is still like bleh. Pillows are your friend. Pillows are definitely your friend. I have a wide variety of pillows. We discovered last night that if I sleep pretty much basically sitting up, just maybe at a slight angle with my feet slightly, but basically on the ground, or if I prop them up on a folding chair with a pillow, I don't have so much problem. I think where I was running into problems was that I had a pillow underneath my knees, and so my feet were kind of dangling because of how recliners are. And I may just have lost my blood supply. I may have lost my brains. The other thing that's been a super challenge for me is the binder. Oh, God. First of all, it does not help that I have these things attached. And I'm praying that I can get these things out because they hurt. And it's extremely uncomfortable to wear the binder over the tube. So it's this really weird thing where you have to I can even kind of show you. So I've got a binder on, and I wear the binder they put me on in the hospital at night because it's actually a little bit more comfortable. And the other thing that I noticed is that my skin just really itched, so I have to put lotion on as much as I possibly, in the areas where I possibly can put lotion on. So the second thing is I have to wear like a cotton, I keep on hitting the mic and I really apologize for that. I have to put on a cotton tank underneath everything, and then I put the gauze pads that are over where the ports are, because this port has just been, yeah, you don't want to know. It's gross. I put a t-shirt on, put the binder on, and this is a binder I got off Amazon. I'll link it. I'll also link saddlebags. I found those on Amazon as well, and these are really cheap, $10. So if you're thinking about having this surgery, I would definitely recommend getting these because it does help a lot. I mean, I know some people put them on a thing around their neck. Then you have to put the binder on, and the thing about these binders with boning is you have to figure out exactly where that boning is, and in this case, the two pieces of boning are on either side of where your spine would fit. And if you don't put it right there, like in other words, if you have the boning here, oh God, does that hurt. I have a faja, and I also went out and bought some shapewear, some off the oxy. I'm still on Tylenol and ibuprofen. I feel kind of, fat and bloated and ugly. And I, put on these pants today, and I went, oh my God, heaven, do I still have, I'll stand up. It's like, do I still have this thing here? Oh, yucky poop. I was hoping this thing would get lifted. The other thing I've noticed about these cinchers, I call them corsets. That's exactly what they are. They're a corset, for crying out loud. Who the hell are we kidding? Oh, it's a waist binder. Oh, it's a faja. It's a corset. It's hard to get them as low as I know she wants them So I think I'm going to be really interested to find out if the faja that I ordered on Amazon is actually going to work. So that's the update for today. Thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for caring. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, or you've gone through it and you have any advice, please. Feel free to leave it in the comments below. I appreciate every one of you. I'll link it down below. And thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. I'm sorry this was kind of like long and rambling. I still have anesthesia brain.